What could or should Australia be doing? And is it about vaccine, maybe AstraZeneca, or is it more about critical things such as oxygen right now?
Look, I think we should put pretty much anything and everything on the table for Indonesia, Tom. It is a crucial neighbour. It's a crucial partner for Australia. It always has been and it always will be. Australia can't pick up and leave this neighbourhood. Crucial relationships need to be constantly tended, particularly at this time of great geopolitical competition. So my sense is that we should be really bending over backwards to do everything we can. This is a deep, deep social crisis for Indonesia. It will be an economic crisis as well. And I think Indonesia will be grateful for any and all help it can get at this stage.
Yeah, so the help you get or in the relations that happen during fine times is all well and good, but is it particularly important right now? Whatever we do or whatever others do to fill the gap, such as China, will really be remembered for a long time.
Look, that's right. Let's go back to Boxing Day 2004, when that enormous tsunami hit Indonesia, killing all of those people, causing enormous destruction. Back then, Australia was one of the first on the scenes with rescue helicopters and ships, with medical evacuations, with reconstruction help. We really threw the kitchen sink at helping Indonesia at that stage. And it was a key event in helping us turn around what had been for the past 5 years before that, a very, very fractious relationship. It was Australia's generosity. It was Australia's genuine friendship at that time, which had an enormously beneficial effect on bilateral relations. And I think that the legacy of that has continued to the benefit of Australia ever since.
Can I ask you about one other issue? Kurt Campbell, senior White House official, maybe there's some good and some bad here. He warned Australia has to play the long game with China. The long game sounds like the painful one to me, but that we won't be forgotten by the US.
Look, I think that's right. I think what Kurt was actually saying is that Australia should be looking at returning to a relatively stable and relatively pragmatic relationship with China. What I'm picking up from the United States, but also from around the region, is that countries are getting worried about the level of decline of Australia's relationship with China. And they're saying it's in the interests of Australia and in the interests of the region for Australia and China to find a modus vivendi, to find a way to get along, certainly not compromising Australia's vital interests or national interests, but finding a way to pragmatically engage with China and have a very businesslike relationship with Beijing.